Yes. Good evening. Good evening.
Living.
Yes. So welcome to my class. Uh, I'm sure that we are catching up late, but we can still learn something for the next 10 minutes. I'm sure I will not keep you long here. So maybe to start with the register, um, I'm supposed to be having 12 students, but I see I'm having 11. I'm being told that Ezekiah Koril is together with David Kariuki, and for that, I can mark all of you present. So this is the way to go to ensure that you are attending all the classes that we are here together in this. So remember now, this is an engaging classes that I expect all of you to cooperate, and I'm sure that you are not going to find this rough. So because I was telling you that we're not going to take a lot of time, just want you to pay attention on what you are going to learn. So as you can see, we are still on manual metal arc welding, or the initial MMA, MMAW. Those are the initial. You'll find it in the front. But even before we say that, we had defined this and we have seen this in our previous class. It's only that we had not finished up something to do with safety, so that I'm calling you here. So in this session, actually this is not, we are calling it session as per the new curriculum, which is there in the market. So in this session, there are some learning outcomes that I want at the end of this session, each and every one of you to be acquainted with. So our session outcome is stating the health and safety, or the safety and health requirements in a workplace, or what are to be considered. So at the end of this, I will expect each and every one of you that they are able to state the health and safety requirements in the, or procedures in the workshop. Hope we are moving together. Can someone confirm that we are together?
Yes.
Yes, I can see
Yes.
myself. Yes, thank you. Thank you, because we are together. So maybe just for what we learned last time, one of the, we'll see, I hope you are seeing my PowerPoint, whereby we were talking about the definition of MMA, MAW, and I was telling you that this is the popular welding process that you are normally seeing in the industry, or even in the small scale. These people of SMEs, small scale business, they normally start with this MMA, so MMAW. So I'm sure once you are out there, even it's advisable that you start this workshop at your home, so that you can be making those and all those. So as we were saying, that in this MMA, there it is, it's using an electric current which passes through a coated electrode, commonly refers to as a welding rod. As just we said last time, even we were in the workshop, and as we were seeing last time when we were in the workshop, and all of you are witness that you saw these sticks or these welding rods. So actually, this is where we are going to pick it up now and see the safety perspective of this. So now, to introduce the lesson of today, so that it cannot be my class alone, I want Michael Maiwa to read for us that introduction.
Okay. In manual metal arc welding, in a manual metal arc welding workshop, workplace safety and health procedures are crucial to ensure the well-being of workers and also to prevent accidents. And adhering to guidelines established by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, in short, OSHA, Act is very crucial.
Yes, so as I'm still introducing this, is that it is a very crucial, it's a very crucial and very vital for each and everyone. There is no need we have you here and then we end up losing you because of failing to be on toes when it comes to safety. So going to the next thing, we are going to be seeing key safety and consideration of the procedures that we are supposed to have in our MMA workshop. Maybe I'll send you these notes. As you can see, we have 4 of them, which we are going to focus on. That is on hazard identification and risk assessment. We have personal protective equipment, PPE. ventilation and air quality, electrical safety. So these are the key safety and health procedures to be considered in any welding workshop. Even it's not MMA alone, but today it's just that we are focusing on MMA. So I don't know, maybe the thing that we have been singing every now and then. Uh, Anthony, can you mention for us some of the examples of the PPEs that you know in regards to MMA workshop?
You have the coverall,
Overall, yes. Any other one?
you have the eye defenders,
Eyes, hair. Another one?
you have gloves,
Gloves, Yes, mention them. Actually, I will. I'll just send a full handout so that you can see it. But those are the key examples of the PPEs, because that is the next aspect that we are going to see. On hazard identification is just employers or us now while we are in school here, we should assess our workshop well and ensure that we have identified the potential hazards, as well as the ventilation. As you have been seeing in our workshop, it's well ventilated for welding fumes because they are normally gases which are normally generated. And again, electrical safety, these involve electric, and we must be cautious of electrical hazards. So talking now of the PPEs that Anthony was telling us, we have welding helmets which protect our eyes and face from UV radiation. We have welding gloves. And Doreen, what next do we what else do we have?
We have protective footwear.
Protective footwear.
We have, we have earring protection such as earplugs and earmuffs.
Uh-huh. Yes, thank you. So those are the things or the PPEs that we have in our workshop, which I will, and I'm saying this as a mandatory, ensure when you are using or when you are performing an MMA task, you must be in all this. We don't want to risk your eyes, we don't want to risk your hands, and we don't want to risk your body in whatever manner. So ensure that you are in this PPE. Next lesson, we are going to be in the workshop, and I will be expecting each and every one of you to be having this. And so the next thing we are going to be seeing still on the consideration is fire safety. Fire safety, fire safety. So in fire safety is that upper or in this there is flammable materials that are normally occur while we are using welding, and these are the prevention measures that we are expecting each and employer to know, that there should be a clearing of the work area of the flammable materials, provide fire extinguisher. In our workshop you will see that, as well as establish a proper fire excavation procedure and train your workers. So maybe to summarize, who can tell us what we have learned? Ivy, anything that you have learned in this lesson?
I've learned about the PPEs, that's the safety boots, the gloves.
Yes, thank you. So we'll be doing a recap in our next class. Again, anyone else with anything else to say before we conclude, or any question? Yes, with no question remaining, maybe just to say, I know you are having your exercise books there. Can you, yes. So I think we can have the next lessons. I will give an email so that you can send questions there, as well as you can ask me then. So in your next assignment, I want you, I hope you are writing down. Yes, mention other 5 health hazards that are experienced in an MMA workshop. Mention other 5 and explain them well. I will be collecting in the next lesson. Remember to do the assignments because these add up to your final exams. So with nothing else remaining, I want to thank you for being in this class. See you in the next class with all those questions that you think you want to know. We'll be in the lab next time as we will be meeting. So we'll conclude there. Have a blessed evening.